Oh, this is it right here, but it's not blowing. This is a no start, guys. No, nothing. Okay, they just put a starter on. Actually, it was told right here from another shop. Uh-oh, I'm not even getting power, so there's no point in putting the key in. Let me see why it was told here. I don't know if another shop did it or, well, mechanic, it's going to be hard to do these on the ground at home simply because that starter is located under that cat converter. All right, so I don't know why it's not, man, hold on. Wait a freaking minute. Do y'all see what I see? Both of them. Is they loose? Yeah, they loose. Guys, listen to me. Oh my goodness. Now, these are the ones that's not really replaceable, right? I don't know, but get you a new battery with thicker or better posts. Battery posts. A thicker battery post will cling to these battery terminals. Look at this. All right. Ooh, righty, guys. I'm sure y'all saw that hashtag short video. Yes, guys. You know what's crazy? This ain't the first time I've seen this. I've been doing this for a minute now. I have seen some weird things. Okay, I don't even call them crazy anymore. I just call them weird because it's hard to understand what's going through people's head when they in frantic mode or they're not sure what to do. But let's talk about this. It's not a hashtag short video, it's a full video. So I think the goal was to grab a real good connection between the battery terminal and the battery post. Okay, because that was compromised due to the fact, I want to suspect this is already as tight as it's going to get. So it's grabbing as much as it's going to grab. All right, now also look at this. This terminal is not replaceable. Remember on the 2012s and the early built 2013s, the terminal is not replaceable. After that, they are replaceable. Okay, yes, you can just simply take the screw off right here and replace it, but this year is not. So the proper way to do this, what we used to do, what they had us doing in the dealer, they wouldn't let us cut this, guys. Y'all can say what all you want. All you got to do is cut. No, you can't do stuff like that at a big old dealership. I mean, you talking about liability and lawsuits? Get out of here. Yo, you guys kill me with y'all home remedies that can be done at huge facilities. No, back in the day, if I saw this, I had to write up a complete engine harness. And guys will get mad at me and cuss me out in the comment. You don't have to replace, you can just cut. No, you can't just cut. You can, but you can't do it to a customer car. You can do that to your own car. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I call flack trying to explain this and such. Look, you don't have to, but the right way to do that, because they're not replaceable, is to replace the battery harness. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to replace no battery harness just because I don't want to replace an engine harness just because I want perfect battery connections. It's just at certain facilities, you got to do things right. You got to do things from a liability standpoint. Anything that prevents you from getting sued, and that's exactly what could happen if you do some stupid stuff like that. Okay, but yeah, at home, oh my goodness, yeah, you can do whatever you want. If this car is out of warranty, it's your world. All right, so what I'm gonna do, what was I saying? Yes, guys, this is tight, is it gonna get, and it's still loose like this, one of two things. The battery itself, the post has been worn down or sand down or grind down. They're not thick enough to support this. Now, I'm no huge fan of that spacer. There's a spacer out there they sell at AutoZone, Advanced Auto, those parts stores. I'm no fan of that, but if you are, go for it. Okay, it looks just like a post. It sets on top of the post, and all it do is make it thicker. Okay, I'm just no fan of it, but you're welcome to do whatever you want to do on your own car. All right, I will never take that right from anybody. So wow, 2.4 volts from this battery. So I'm gonna jump this off. Remember, guys, what I just said earlier, supposedly you can't see the starters down there. Supposedly the starter's been replaced, still no crank. So let me crank this baby up and let's go see what we got. Ooh, right. Uh-oh. Spinning over. Y'all hear that? So let me get this straight. They put a starter on it because it won't start, not because it won't crank. That's a totally different complaint, guys. Now, again, I don't know if a shop did this. It was told in. You see? I don't know if a shop did this or a customer. I don't think a customer can do that. Guys, this starter is under the cat converter. This is bank 2. The starter is right there in that area. So I don't think a customer going to do that at home. So a shop must have done it. And if the shame on the shop that replaced the starter because the thing won't start, not because it won't crank. I can see a complaint such as click, click, no crank. Those are two different complaints. A no start and a no crank complaint are two different things. So shame on that shop if they replace that for that. Now, I have complete history knowledge on this car as to why it would do that. What I'm going to do is go get me a jumper wire, guys. I'm suspecting no fuel pressure. Now, I can go get me some fuel, a can of starter fluid or something, and spray in there and simulate. See if that will simulate that fuel presence. Okay, just say the fuel pump not running. You spray inside the intake and it runs. Yeah, you can assume you're not getting fuel pressure. I'm not saying you can assume the fuel pump is bad. I'm just saying you can assume the pump is not running. All right, but I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to jumper the fuse that goes to the fuel pump and see if it activates. Okay, if it do, well, we talking TIPM. We talking a whole nother monster at that point. Let me go get a jumper wire, guys. Hold tight. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Well, I went and got me a jumper wire. This is what I'm about to do, guys. The thinking behind this is I'm suspected, like I said, I could have easily just sprayed some stuff in there. I don't know. I probably should do that for video's sake. Spray down the throttle body. Some type of fuel. It can be starter fluid, anything, and try to start it. If it start, that lets you know you're not getting any fuel pressure. All right, I've already explained that, but I want to go this route because this is what I suspect wrong with the car. I suspect the fuel pump is not running. Not the fuel pump is bad. That's not what I'm saying. Fuel pump simply not running. So what I'm gonna do is go directly to the fuse that feed the fuel pump. Naturally, see, I should have brought my test light. The fuse is gonna be the fuse is not open. M35, I think it's the name of the circuit. Let me put this up out of here. Yes, the fuse is not open. However, there's likely nothing feeding the fuse. Okay, I don't care what kind of pump you are. You got to have 12 volts to run. 12 volts in the ground, right? Right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick a jumper wire, guys. Please don't ding me in the comments for, oh, I can't believe you did it like that. I'm in the middle. When you frustrated and diagnosing the car, you kind of do things the not so professional way just to get to your point. So all I'm doing is I'm gonna put that fuse back so the circuit is closed, but there's no voltage. It's like I didn't bring my test light. That's likely no voltage. So what I'm gonna do is infuse voltage to M35 to this circuit and see if the pump run and I start. Let me put 12 volts back on here. Let me grab this. We're gonna put this right. Yeah. See, I can hear the fuel pump running as I do that. So I'm gonna try to make it stay. All right, let's go see. I can hear the fuel pump running now. Bingo. Y'all hear that? The van is running. So, guys, I'm trying to make this as simplified as possible. I've seen this problem a 1,000 times. So, what's going on? Internal to the fuel, to the TIPM. It's a TIPM problem. Guys, there's no external. Let me take this off. You're going to die. Y'all see that? Because I snatched away the power supply to the pump. Guys, there is no external fuel pump relay on this TIPM. The fuel pump is built on the circuit board. Okay, so what's happening is that fuel pump circuit or that fuel pump relay on the circuit board is internally failed. Now you got one or two options. You can replace this TIPM, which is the most everybody is doing. Only problem with that is the TIPM likely on back order or not available. You can't get it anymore. But you have a way around that. There's an option around that. You can install what we call you can install an external fuel pump relay, external fuel pump relay kit. All right, so that is what I'm going to recommend. First, I'm going to see is a TIPM available. If not, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world for your car. Can you get a used TIPM? Sure, but you know, you have to be some. They not all plug and play. You will have to do some configuration and things like that. And if you don't have a scan tool, you can't do that. So what I'm going to recommend, if the TIPM is not available, I don't want this poor customer to be without a van. That is torture, right? Right. So I'm going to recommend installing an external fuel pump relay kit. All right. That will eliminate the internal fuel pump relay that's on the circuit board. It has failed. You can't, it's not a typical ISO relay like this. It's built on a circuit board. It's not replaceable. You can't just pick it up out of a, you got to take the whole TIPM apart. All right, so I hope I explained that well. Now, when that kit get here, I can go over that with you or explain more in detail. I don't want to leave these videos open. In fact, I don't want to leave this video open at all. But that is the reason why the car will not start. They put a starter on it. I have no idea why. Parts cannon, y'all know the drill, how we like to dog them out. But it's not funny it's not funny because somebody's money was wasted. So now they're here, and people always want to call, I don't know. I ain't going to get into that. But I don't know if I popped this fruit. No, it's still good. So, guys, I'm done here. If they buy that kit, they really have no choice. I mean, what other option you have? You got it towed here for a reason. I'm sure the tow truck wasn't cheap. So you're going to justify wasting, I don't know, $200 to have a car towed here just to say, no, I don't want to fix it. So, yeah, they're going to eventually probably fix it. And when they do or approve it, I'll go over the procedure with you, how to install an external fuel pump relay kit on a system utilizing this TIPM. The weird thing about it, this TIPM is used on multiple products. In fact, on a Jeep Grand Cherokee, there's a recall relating to that. We'll talk about that some more, guys. Right now, I got to end this video, man. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. What am I going to do about this? I got to go. I'll figure it out. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next video.